All right, last week we started a conversation. Who can remember the topic of our conversation last week? All right, relationships. And we talked about the 5 F's. The 5 kinds of relationship we should have. The first one is what? Fans. The second one is what? Friends. The next one is what? Family. The third one is what? Fathers. And the fifth one is what? Foes. So I said I was going to share with you today, and I hope I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to share on how to connect with anyone. How to connect with anyone. And somewhere in my mind, I have the picture of you connecting with mentors, people up there that you really need to bond with. But I will still try to see how even somebody that is not so high up there, how you can connect with them. So the first principle I was trying to share with you last week, I got a better perspective of it, and it is the principle of 6 degrees of separation. 6 degrees of separation. And it states that we are 6 rounds of introduction away from every other person on the planet. We are 6 rounds of introduction away from any other person on the planet. This degree of separation is a measure of social distance between people. It's a measure of social distance between people. What they are trying to explain here is that there is someone that you know that knows someone that knows someone that knows the person you want to meet. Which means that there is someone that the person you want to meet is just, they call the person by a first name. That is how close they are to the person. And there is someone also close to that next person who also knows that person by the call of the first name. Which means that all you need to do is to think critically about your relationship, the people that are close to you, your first layer network. You look critically among them, and you will find someone who can be a connector to where you are going. So last week I said about 4, but this is an older principle that says there are 6. But newer research says it is even less than 6. It's about 4. But let us assume that it is 6. It is what? 6. So let's do a quick run off. So you want to meet the Vice Chancellor. Hello? You want to meet the Vice Chancellor, right? You want to connect with the Vice Chancellor. So the first thing you have to think of, who around me? Who around me can help? So there will be someone that is close to you, that knows someone, that is close to someone, that is close to someone that is very, very close to the Vice Chancellor. Do you get the point? So it is finding those connectors and those connections. It makes it. I remember then when President Buhari was still the the president, and I just sat down and I reasoned it and I said, if I want to meet with the president, let me do my own 4-step analysis. And the first person that I need to call is my father. If I call my father will just pick his phone and call Bishop Francis Walioke, who is the president of PFN in Nigeria today. And that is just a call away. We just go, Anna, my boy wants to come and see you. And that will be okay. And once I reach Bishop Francis Walioke, Bishop Francis Walioke is just a call away from Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. A call away, because before he became Vice President, they are very close. So just a call, I have somebody with me. And once I meet the Vice President, I particularly almost already met the President. So as small as I am, I can chart that course. So that's it for everybody you want to see. They are not so far away from you. Anyone on the planet, you are just 6 persons away. So it's for you to now know who is that person that is close to you, that will help you talk to this next person and talk to me. Calling my father now is not anything difficult. Just daddy, you are somebody, that's all. My father calling Bishop Walioke is also not a big deal. Just a call. Hello, Bishop, Anna, my boy. Bishop Aloke calling the vice president. Maybe if you call a protocol, it may take maybe some minutes before they pick the call, but they will pick. Oh, Bishop, man of God, how do I help you? I want my boy to see the president, and that will be all. And I'm in front of the president. Do you get the point? Now that is that. So look at it for anybody you want to connect with on the face of the earth, and it is very easy for you to connect with them. Now, if you look at Jesus feeding the multitude, Jesus used that connection. Now, Jesus had a need, which is to feed the people. Jesus did not know the boy that brought the food. You know that Jesus did not know the boy. It was one of Jesus' disciples that identified the boy and came and told Jesus, there is a lad here. So it was not even Jesus that found the lad, but there was a connector. So it is always good to find those connectors, and they are not far from you. They are not far from you. It will also help you to do a proper external analysis of the people that are close to you and understand their own network too. Now, quickly share certain attitudes that will help you connect with people. Because see, when you try to reach out to people, you matter most. You are a defining factor in that equation. There are certain kinds of things that comes out from us that makes it different. There are some people now, if they come and tell me, Pastor D, I want to meet this kind of person. Can you bring the connection? Even though I know the person, I may not connect the person to that person, because you may go there now and spot things. And nobody wants to allow you to ruin their relationship, because it's an asset to them. So everybody will protect it. So what is it about you that will make me leverage my relationship to help you? Number one, you must have humility. Arrogance will put people off from you. No matter how knowledgeable you are, no matter how wealthy you are, you just have to be humble. No matter the level of intelligence, you cannot see yourself more highly than other people. Number two, you must be a person of integrity. The people that you want to connect to, they want to know, because they are also very careful of who they relate with, because their own reputation also matters. So, integrity. Have you seen, was it Hush Puppy or somebody that was arrested, and everybody is trying to x-ray the person they have snapped picture with in the past? Do you get the gist? So anybody that he has snapped picture with in the past, they believe that, you must have known that is a fraud. Now, that means you are a fraud. It was when Kashim Shettima, the present vice president, was contesting, that they discovered that there is one guy that did bombing, in one bombing like that. And they saw the two of them snap together. And because you snap with a terrorist, that means you have allegiance to them, or you have a soft spot for them, or you don't have anything against them. Do you get the point? You may not even like what they do, but you don't have anything against what they do. That means you are partly a terrorist. And that can bring dent. Forget Nigeria, that all those things we still put under the carpet. In more advanced places, that's a big deal. They will blow it out of proportion, and you will not even be able to stand in public again to give a speech. Excellence. Excellence, that is how you will, some people want to do a program, and they want the particular kind of speaker on their platform. There are certain places, certain level of speakers will not go because of what you are putting together. Even how you present your invitation letter to them speaks volume. So all of those things, I remember that I saw somebody inviting someone to attend their concert. And they even use wine, expensive wine in a park, a lot of souvenirs, not after the party, to invite the person for the party. If you want to invite the governor for your birthday party, for instance, there is how the invitation letter will look like. There is how even the venue will look like. Before he comes that day, his protocol team will have come to check the place. If it is not fit and suitable, they will not be there. He will not come. Last he will just send a PA to come and represent him. But to have his presence, to be able to connect on that level, there is a level of excellence that must come out from you all the time. All the time. Graciousness. Graciousness. You must be a gracious person. You must be full of good aura, full of appreciation. Oh, thank you so much for that wonderful delivery. I was so blessed sitting under you today. Oh, thank you for that. There was something you were saying. Because you could go to a big conference, and the person you want to meet, that have been looking to meet in life, the person just finished speaking. And they will probably walk around in the lobby. How are you going to connect with them at the lobby? The most important thing, first of all, is that graciousness. Oh, thank you for all that you do. I've been studying your book. I've been following your posts, and they have really been inspiring me. If you are saying that to somebody, the person will listen. No matter how in a hurry they are. Say, oh, thank you so much. They will turn back and listen to you. So I'm going to give you some basic other tips as we move on. Elegance. Elegance also talks about excellence. Elegance in your appearance and how you do your things. Elegance does not mean extravagance. It's just what? Elegance. A touch of when we see you, it commands this level of aura and glory. Ethics and etiquette. Ethics and what? Etiquette. How do you talk? How do you walk? How do you dress? If you are a leftist, about did they call them? You are a non-conformist. Everybody is wearing suits and button it in the front. You, because your personal brand, you are wearing your suit and wearing it and facing the back. It's okay, oh. You will still connect with great people, but it will take a long while. It will take you to have mastered that madness and have become successful with that madness. Then they can relate with you. But as long as you are a low-level person, your dreadlocks is entering your mouth, nobody will, they will not identify with you. You can do that now and reach the top. You connect at that level. So that's why the next thing I'm going to share with you is success. Success helps you connect. Just finish with first class, you can walk to any office. Hope you know that. Just I'm the best grading student in my department. That's enough. All those kind of things commands attention of some great people. So just be successful. Just be successful, they will look for you. Just cook for 150 hours. Everybody will gather and everybody will just be there. Just be Israel. This one, you just go and blow somebody in Las Vegas and win the competition. You become a Nigerian automatically. The president see you as his son now. Before you were struggling, nobody knows you. But once you just make it to the top, you become our own. See, our industrious son. Everybody, you become governor's son. They will even convert you to government house. You have a handshake. That's all. Just be successful. You will connect with anybody. Success attracts success. Be polite. Be polite. You can't afford to be rude. Have discretion. That is very close to ethics. How do you eat in public? How do you move around in public? How do you parade yourself? Even on social media. What are the things you like? What are the things you post? What does it look like? You cannot be shaking your bum. I want to connect with Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. It's not possible. You cannot be twerking. And then you say, one day, my mentor is my role model. No, Rihanna is your model. You cannot be Okonjo-Iweala. She cannot. No. I'm telling you the truth. Be generous. One of the easiest ways to connect is to give. The problem we have is that when we see these big people, we feel they have everything. But when you give to big people, you have dropped a strong identification of yourself in their mind. Give. No matter how small. Even if it's a pen and a diary that they can afford. Do it in a way that maybe they just print their face or their name at the back of it, which will not cost too much, and present it to them. See, that diary, anywhere it is, they are reminded that it is you. It's a great way to connect with them. Anybody, and I mean anybody. Just package something and send to them. Put your name there. Tell them how much they mean to you, how well you have been blessed by what they do. And okay, so let me be a little bit specific now. It'll take another 5 minutes. Now, in connecting with people, there is a law. There is a law which is a platinum rule. The rule says, there is a golden rule that says, what's that golden rule? Do unto others as you want them to do to you. But platinum rule says that do unto others as they want you to do with them. So it's about them. It's about them. So you have to really, really understand the person you want to connect with, because you want to do to them as they want you to do to them. Put yourself in their shoe. People are interested in persons who are also interested in them. People are interested in people who are also interested in them. Now, let me break it down a little bit simpler. So, let me just give you certain tips. So, there is a great man that you have seen, you have known, and you really want to connect with that person. One of the things you can do quickly is to start following them. Start what? Following them. Both physically, both virtually, both online. As much as you can, do what? Follow them. Follow them closely, back to back. There is a young lady that came and met. People will come and tell me, oh, Pastor D, I want you to be my mentor. And I've never said no to anybody. But I know many people are mentoring. Now, there is this lady. Her father is a big person in this school. I think he has retired now. So she just came, she's a law student. She said, oh, Pastor D, I want you to be my mentor. I said, okay, no problem. It's left to you to get as much as you want to get. See, if you have seen somebody that follows in life, is that girl. She just said that I have a program somewhere. She just see the flyer. They don't even tell her that I'm going there. She's there. When I went for counselor's retreat, far inside the street, she followed me. As long as I'm talking, she wants to be there. As long as I'm talking, it will be easy for me to connect with that person because I'm already feeding you somehow. So I see you as part of me already. So one of the things to do is to follow. Now, when you are following, especially on social media, one thing you should also do is that when they make posts, reply strategically and intelligently. Drop it there. They see. They will not like it, but they saw it. They share a school of thought. Go and do small research too. You to go, yeah, yes, sir, I agree. There was even one day that this happened, I did it, put it there. They are saying your name is highlighting. Especially when you do it when every other person has stopped responding. And your own now comes up, bounce. They see it. They've made a post, everybody have talk. Then after 2 days, you come and put your own. What does it do? It brings your name up. So they see that name, David Fadeyi, is in their mind. Everything they post, it's not just that you're just responding anyhow. But you are responding intelligently, intentionally. Your name is coming up. That name is already having an impression in their mind. The next thing you can do, if they have a paid program, attend, pay. And see, the more expensive they pay, the closer you become. When I went to Data Leadership Academy, there was a particular class that was 7,500. And you know how the class would be? But there was a class, they called it executive class. It was 50,000 naira. It was 2015. I did not have money. I practically raked everything that I had. I even ransacked, my younger sister was serving in Akwa Ibom. I ransacked him. I collected money. I went with so little money such that in Lagos, I couldn't buy biscuits because if I bought biscuits, my transport would reduce. It was calculated, but I wanted to sit in that 50K class. He's executive, and I know that I was going to meet Adeyemi. We snapped with him. Because that's the class we attend. Other one, he will send small children to go and teach it. But that one, he attended, he taught 2 classes. So, if you want to connect with them like that, be following them, they have been seeing your name, then attend that because say, good afternoon, I'm David Fadeyi. Say, oh, David, I've been seeing you on Facebook. That's good. Yeah, welcome. That's one way. Attend their paid program, attend their mentorship program, pay for their trainings. When you do all these things, you connect with them. They will see your face, they will know you, they will be able to relate with you. And when you finally meet them, learn to ask great questions. Many people are connecting with these big men because they want to collect money. See, once you ask, I said it in this church, you shouldn't get money and wisdom from the same source. You hear what I said? You shouldn't do what? Get money and wisdom from the same person. It's not good. So when you meet them, don't ask for things. Don't ask for money. Ask important questions. Sir, what advice will you give to a 25-year-old person that is aspiring to become what you have become? That's the kind of question that will make them talk. You know, let me just end here because my time is up. They used to do one program in our town campus before. They call it Youth Fellowship. One day they would do Personality of the Week. So then I wasn't married. It was 2015, 2016. Everybody was looking for who is my girlfriend, who is it. So that was the only thing that bothered them. So when they invited me for that Personality of the Week, the idea is that they will ask you questions. What were the questions they were asking me? Are you in a relationship? How does it concern you? What do you gain? Just a gossip question. Just I'm a ball question. What do you benefit if you know that I'm in a relationship? How do you learn? And I came with so much. In fact, that week I was studying, making a lot of research because I expected them to ask me questions that will make me really talk as a mentor that I was to them. But they were asking me questions. I said, I'm their colleague. Are you in a relationship? What do you concern you? What do you gain? When you meet, in fact, there are books that I will recommend. My time is I will have told. John Maxwell even wrote a book about great people ask great questions. There are questions you will ask. The person will turn and know that, Kai, This is a learner. And he will be committed to you because of the question, just the question you ask. Let me stop here so that Sunday school will not sack me. Maybe I will continue next Sunday. I'm not too sure. But if I not, I will send you the note.